Hey guys, it's finally here. Perfect hat trick.
Perfect. Let's go, boys.
Talk louder now.
Fine.
Shout. Say perfect hat trick.
Perfect hat trick, guys.
So guys, this has been in the works for the past 3-4 months.
Yeah,
I mean, finally it's here, guys, and it's here to stay.
definitely.
So we here is Vincent, your presenter, your host for this episode, and with me is by my far right, Osage Emmanuel.
Manchester United.
Yeah, a Manchester United fan. Here with me, close to me, is Wale,
The Spanish champion.
Spanish champions. I thought the Spanish champions were Madrid.
Madrid, no.
Real Madrid,
You're
right?
second.
You're a national fan.
No, but we both finished second last
Yeah,
year.
yeah. That's why you're close to each other.
Wow. See this
So
guy.
guys, ensure to subscribe, turn your post notifications on, like, comment, do the needful.
Yeah.
We need it. Let's take this channel to what 1K subscribers. Let's go. Alright, so guys, where should we start from?
There is a
it feels
To be
like
very honest.
the season is gotten to a long stretch already.
It has been just 3 weeks.
Just 3 weeks, right? Including international break. That's
It has
4.
felt like 3 months, to be honest.
Let's just get the international break out of the way. I mean, they say charity begins at home, right? So
Nigeria.
let's get Nigeria Super Eagles out of the way.
You are not good enough. It shows.
How do you say you're not good enough? Why?
It shows.
Our first game was not bad. It was very decent and we were clinical enough. I mean, I keep saying it.
Did
Thank
you watch
God.
the game against Rwanda? That was substandard. No way.
It doesn't still change the fact that Lookman is our best player.
Lukman is our best player.
He is.
Yeah,
So-
Boniface is not good enough. Osimhen should be back in the starting exile.
but that's an Osimhen who hasn't played football for like
For a
the
long
past
time, yeah.
few months, so he doesn't deserve to start.
And he scored too.
Yeah, but still, if I was the coach, I wouldn't start him.
Why? You got the
He has
game
not-
play for a long time. Bielsa
He
started
hasn't-
him.
He
What
just
do you
recently
mean?
joined the club, Galatasaray, back in Turkey. Conte did not want him. Do you know that?
He
Conte
is
did not want
fit.
him.
He is fit. If he's in the starting exile, he would score
Boniface
goals.
played the Super Cup, the German Super Cup.
And what did he do?
And he
He
was
has
still
played
good enough.
the 2 or 3 matches they
What did he
played.
do?
What did he do?
That is the question.
But
Did you
he
see
stakes a better claim than.
did you see
Than
the
Osimhen.
quality the quality of Osimhen's finish?
Yeah, I saw the quality. It was.
Did that look like
It's
somebody that has
normal-
not played?
It's normal for
Did that look-
a top matchman to do.
Well, it
that.
didn't look like somebody that has not played for a
Exactly.
long time. He
He
came
just-
in and did his job.
It doesn't mean.
Who you just said it
We
feels
can't
like
take
you're
away-
supporting me.
I'm not surprised. I'm just telling you what happened. Boniface is deserving of a start than Osimhen based on the past few months. He is match fit. Osimhen is not match fit. The first game he has played this season was the sub appearance against Benin Republic. I hope you know.
What do we want? We want goals.
Boniface can give you goals now.
As in,
To just make this matter, just can't we play 4-4-2?
If 4-4-2. Yeah.
We
As
can
time
do a
goes on.
4-4-2 with Boniface
Well,
and
let's just
Osimhen.
get out of the way. The past national break had some really nice results. Let's just get the key fixtures. Brazil, they've been underwhelming. Seriously
no
underwhelming.
way. They are
Seriously
out of
underwhelming.
it.
when Ronaldinho made that statement,
They thought
he just
they thought it was a joke.
He made it to be a joke, but
It was
reality.
They won 1-0 against Ecuador, which was not practically, was a deflected effort from
Yeah,
a Rodrigo
you're a
shot.
Vinicius fan.
Vinicius fan. Of course,
It was just
Vinicius.
What do you think
He's a
about
potential Ballon d'Or winner now.
in Madrid, in Brazil? Is it the structure? Is it him?
No. I think it's Brazil as a nation, as a football team rather. They're not playing well.
You can even see
And it feels like
Colombia.
they're missing that spark. They're missing someone to
Do you
just
mean Neymar?
put-
You don't need
Who else?
a spark. You don't need a spark.
So-
Colombia, they are beautiful, play beautiful football.
But they have someone who
They
pulls
play
the-
collectively. That's one thing. I think football has passed the stage of a spark. When you want to play, you play. You have
Jigga
11.
Butina.
You have 11 players on the pitch.
Mhm.
You play. You don't need a. You can just come on. Football now is Colombia are playing
you
beautiful
can
football,
say
but you don't.
Brazil, they're not playing up to the Brazil we've seen in the past.
True.
So
But they were.
I mean, they
They
lost
were
their second match
fine. But they
against
were fine
Paraguay.
in the
Yeah.
World Cup. What happened? They looked fine.
Listen, no, they looked okay, not
Yes, they looked fine. In the match against Croatia, they played very well, fine,
Mhm.
knockout
fine.
games.
They lost
But what are we looking at?
performance.
Exactly. Vinicius being their main man now,
What I just need to
Rodrigo
know is
being their main man, Paqueta being their main man, and they're playing below standard. And now I just feel, oh, is Vinicius overrated? Is he meant to win the Ballon d'Or over Rodri?
who's their best player?
You would say Vini.
But when Neymar's back, you say Neymar, right?
Don't even compare. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. What do you mean?
I mean, what I'm just trying to say is that we expect more from Brazil. So, Germany, they won 5-0. I think that was pretty straightforward. They are supposed to be hungry, and it was a decent showing. I think the goal scorers were Musiala, Fulkrug,
Italians.
yeah, Havertz, Vert. I think it was 5 goal scorers, and Pavlovic from Bayern. Argentina, I think they lost 2-1 to Colombia.
Yeah.
They did goals from Mosquera and James Rodriguez penalty. James,
Is he
it
back?
feels like
This is
it
later
feels
prime.
like any good thing Colombia does, he's involved.
You can't give out
he
Diaz.
scored the winning goal, which was a penalty, and he even gave away the goal that
Diaz scored.
the Argentine player scored,
Yeah.
and he did the assist for Mosquera. And we saw what they did with Copa America. I mean, I think he had a goal and 6 assists.
I would like to see the.
I was saying with the
Yes,
I don't know about you
yes,
guys.
no, he's back in Vallecano. Let him build himself again. You know, he's just coming off from lower leagues. Let him be physically fit again. You know, we know he's a talent from Bayern. We saw him in the Madrid days with Ronaldo, with Benzema. Now how good he can be. We saw him in the Bundesliga. We saw him in the Champions League. So yeah, he's an alright player. I think he'll be back. I'll see more of him this season.
Okay. So, English national team, I think pretty straightforward. 2-0,
Yeah.
2 matches.
The new coach.
Against Ireland, away from home, and
It just feels like a breath of fresh air. You know.
Lee Carsley, right?
Yes.
I saw his press conference. He felt like he wasn't comfortable being the Three Lions manager. It looked like he was still not sure of his standing. But
this is just 2 games.
Just to the
Yeah, just 2 games. Not
the
just.
pressure is there, everything is there.
Then I think the game of the international break, France versus Italy, 3-1. I think this was like sea and land.
France are having a midfield problem, and we saw it in the Euros. They are not dynamic enough. We've seen the impact of Pogba's absence. You know, we just feel okay. It's just rigid with Camavinga, with Tchouaméni, with Kante. There's no a good ball passer in the team. Yeah, we saw him trying to integrate Olise, but he's new into the team. Maybe that is why it isn't working out yet for him. But I still think they are the best country in Europe. You know,
France.
yes.
So what about Spain? Well, let's just that's a talk for another day. France, Italy. I was about to say something before. That Italian side was totally different from the one I saw at Euros.
Yes.
They looked much more better.
They
I was still
electric.
blaming it on France's midfield. I don't know. I
No.
was still blaming it on.
Apart from that, they looked different. They looked
No, they looked
electric.
different. They looked.
I wasn't
physical.
They looked better on the ball. I didn't think they could hold the ball for that. I mean, Switzerland played them out the park, round of 16.
Yeah.
I was-
Back in Euros.
I still
Calafiori
wasn't-
excited me a lot.
Do you know who got to me the most? It was Ricky from Torino. He looked like a very decent DM, and this one I watch
Yes,
out.
Fratesi.
And we can't
Very honest.
end the international break without talking about my greatest of all time.
Oh, please.
He is greatest of all time.
Nah,
I don't know about you.
Nah.
Ronaldo, 900 goals. Like, make that 901.
901. 901.
Is that no?
He's
Is that not ridiculous number?
he's aging like fine wine. Beautiful goal scorer, and he's still showing it up to date. I mean, his movement is still there, and you could still see him tracking back, defending. At 39.
I watch a lot of podcasts, other podcasts I watch online. I'll be like, these guys are saying he does not have the legs to do that. Based on
But he doesn't.
He doesn't. But he has the legs to
So we
score.
just watched the Euros how many months ago?
I feel that was
What do you
a
mean?
Portugal thing.
We saw him in Manchester United. What?
Come
He
on,
could not
don't
do
let's
that.
not go to
This
Manchester
guy scored
United.
18 goals. He scored
He
18
was-
goals.
he
What
was
happened in
the
the
third-
second season?
He was the third
He
highest goal
was
scorer in
collecting
the
stuff
league.
now.
He was the third highest goal
When
scorer
they
in the
good when he
league.
scored 18 goals.
They were
They
decent.
went for
You're talking of
when he scored 18 goals, it wasn't a collective thing.
you were.
But
you are
when he had
talking-
a bad season,
you
it
are
was a
talking
collective
about
thing.
someone.
He didn't have a bad season.
You
The
can,
team had
you
a
can
bad
single
season.
him out. You mean he's the greatest of all time? Let him take on the pressure. I don't care if he's old.
You don't care if he's old.
Messi won the World Cup at what age?
He
I
has.
think- let's you know.
Messi was the main man at the World Cup at what age? Don't
Main
bring
man.
that into it.
He's
As
2
a
years
very-
younger than Ronaldo. I mean,
Ronaldo. Okay, what did Ronaldo do in Euros 2020?
in Euro 2020.
How old was he?
Well, he has won.
He has won the Euros. What do you want it to do at
I don't-
Euros?
Okay, is that your validation?
I mean,
He said
901
so-
goals
he
is
said
enough
so that
validation.
Euros and World Cup are practically the same thing. And that's what-
901
And does that make
goals.
sense to
He
you?
makes a lot of
Yes,
sense.
it's
now.
not just listen. It's not just 901 goals. It is 901 goals caught on camera. Like there's evidence that these goals are here.
You are speaking to Joga Bonito fans, please. You are not speaking
Nobody. Everybody has a World Cup. Come on, Alvarez has a World Cup. The same World Cup that Messi did. Same World Cup that Messi has.
Wait.
Mustafi has a World Cup.
Wait,
Mustafi.
Wait.
Mustafi has
Who has 901
Is
goals?
your metric
Who has
now?
901
Your
goals?
metric.
I mean,
Your metric is it about goals now?
what you
Tell
used
me.
to judge a footballer
Tell me.
is
He's the highest goals.
wait.
He's the highest goal
Is
scorer
that
of
your
all time.
metric now?
But it's part of it now.
Is
It's not part of it.
that your metric judging him who the good
Greatest goal scorer of all time. Greatest player of all time.
greatest player in what?
What
sense?
you
Just
use?
goal.
You use? Is it
Achievements.
trophies? Come on, let's not go. Let's not go to trophies, please. Please.
Let's not
No,
get this in- let's not get this in Ronaldo's next
Come
weekend.
on.
901 goals and counting.
At 39.
Okay, so Messi.
At
Okay,
39.
so if I'm bringing that metric, if I say okay, Messi has the most trophies in football history, what are you going to say about that?
At 39.
What are you going to say
Who
about
has
that?
those goals? That is the main.
Once again, you are not
I
telling
mean-
me let Vincent speak to me.
Everybody is bringing out the whole context
I
of.
saw a stat. There's about 195 countries in the world. You scored against 48 of them. 48. That's practically 25% of.
Is that your metric?
That's not a
Judging
metric, but
goals.
that's ridiculous numbers. Be factual now. Is it not what we're?
I don't know what.
Wait, if you are speaking about numbers, Lewandowski is better than Suarez. Lewandowski is better than Benzema. Lewandowski is better than Henry 3 times.
Please, let's put.
It's better than Delima. It's better
let's
than
put.
Arnai.
Let's put.
You know,
let's
it's
put.
better than Del Piero.
let us
It's
put-
better than a lot of
Let's
strikers.
put. See, you are forgetting one thing.
You know,
This man is
Let's
39.
just round this up. Ali.
He's 39.
what you do about? I mean, another day. I don't have time.
Oh my goodness. 39 years now. There are one goals. Come on.
Okay, now guys, we've gotten the international break out of the way. Let's focus on how the league has gone. Let's start with the Premier League. I mean, Manchester City doing what
Do we really need to talk? We already know.
Haaland.
what's obvious.
I
See
feel
what
like-
you are saying about your rivals, bro.
It's see, I'm factual. Based off of what I've seen, I talk from what I see.
What have you seen about your team?
United
No,
needs-
leave United for now. Let's go Manchester City. Let's stick with Man City. Haaland doing the business. 7 goals in 3 games. I think he has scored ridiculous amount of.
I feel the
See,
guy
it's 2 seasons ago he did 36.
is
He
crazy.
broke the record for
To be honest.
PL. I think he can surpass that this season. But that's the topic for our
Please.
time. Let's go Liverpool. And slot, new system. Not so much a new system, but I think
New system.
better control
New
of
system.
games.
Yeah, and a slot coming in. I think now they are calm on the ball. Gravenberg taking up the 6th row. They receive the ball better. Last season we were seeing them all over the place every single time they played. Even though they were scoring goals sometimes, you just feel that okay, they were not too confident. But now you can see the presence of.
For you saying Liverpool were not really, really good last season, I mean the challenge, the finished third, close third. The challenge is still like 4 or 5 weeks to go.
It's the
That's not their
standard.
standard.
That's not the standard,
It's the
right?
standard City has set.
Exactly.
That's just it.
Finishing third now. Not good enough.
I would like to see what. It's just 3 weeks, so let's see how it goes. Let's focus on Arsenal. I mean, we saw a devastating injury. Hopefully, he's fine. Odegaard. How will the impact? How is injury impact?
The upcoming North London derby, I'm not so confident about the team. I think Sterling should be in the starting lineup over the weekend. Probably, yes. Now, Arsenal fans, they feel, Trossard is the person for them. If Jesus is not playing, then Trossard starts, he's not playing well enough. I think other guys. Yes, I think it's just a
I
squad
think
player.
about Trossard, he divides opinions. I mean, see,
He's a role player.
he can come off the bench and perform miracles
Trossard.
and start and begins to look like an average player.
Now,
That's
not a great player.
they have a midfield problem now. Arsenal.
And
now.
we're solely looking at Odegaard. Look at Rice. I don't even want to talk about what happened last 2 weeks ago.
Whose fault was it?
Whose fault was it?
Rice or the ref?
We've seen that this is all about consistency. You can say João Pedro did that. That was in the first half. You saw how far he kicked the ball away.
But the whole context of his active play. The ball was an active play.
That was an active play. He barely touched the ball, and there's sometimes you as a ref should use discretion. I don't want to use the word common sense, but discretion.
The main point is consistency.
Consistency.
Exactly.
Because
PRS
trust me, I will see something
It will happen this weekend.
similar to this weekend, this coming weekend.
Let's see. And now
That
I just
will
think
be carded.
Partey and J5 or
So how do you think they'll set
or
up?
J20.
How do
Sorry,
you think they'll set
coming into the starting
Sagi, how do you
lineup.
think they'll set up? For
Arsenal.
yeah, they are missing 2 key players,
Based-
Odegaard and Rice.
If Arteta does not have an answer to Bissouma and Pape Sarr's pivot, he's going to be in trouble.
So you don't
Big
think a pivot of Partey and
G5.
Jorginho can work out?
It would work.
No.
It would work if Timber is able to invert,
To overload the midfield because I know I trust Man
now
City.
because now we can say they're physically declined, but if Arteta can give them,
It's not even, my main issue is not even about J5. I know J5 is a very good player on the ball. My main issue is even Partey. If you watch Arsenal's match against Villa, Rodgers was everywhere.
yes, because
I'm not
He doesn't have the legs. He's 30 years old.
Exactly. And you're putting Partey and J5 as a pivot against Bissouma and Papesa.
but now it is the coach's decision to change the structure of the team.
Timber was also involved in that match,
Don't make Partey defend wide spaces. He might not be good with that. Let's just move on.
Manchester United.
Oh, this guy, this dead guy, this dead guy.
Manchester United. I mean, they struggled first game.
They look worse than last.
They
season.
struggled first game.
They
They
look worse
managed to pull off a 1-0 win, 1-0 win.
They
Second
look worse
game.
than last season.
Third game, we saw what Liverpool was a fairly comfortable, not fairly, it was a comfortable game for Liverpool.
They were even at their best. That's what was even making me angry.
I don't want to focus on Casemiro too much. But
I
let's
mean,
focus on
if it's not even a Casemiro issue, it's more of a player issue. United players are I thought mine the main reason why we brought Onana into the club. The main reason why we brought Onana into the club was to help us build up, to ease the build up. But you still see Onana going long. Even with the going long, he's not still accurate. Now, the structure of United is just, I really don't understand how the build-up structure has been for 3 years now. I mean, Ten Hag, this is third year. I don't understand it. There's no style of play. There is nothing.
The match against Liverpool, firstly, I would blame Casemiro, yes.
You blame him.
Yes,
Casemiro
and I
or
would
you
blame,
blame the structure.
They should
I would
go to Saudi.
blame, firstly, listen, the fullbacks were constantly exposed, and to the talents like Dia Salah, they will punish you. They are very direct, But again, switching the sides, Manchester United receiving the ball from Onana, I don't think Casemiro should be receiving the ball. Zidane, we saw it with Zidane. He had to building up with the ball. Cruz was the receiving player. Casemiro moving up to the 8th position to fill in that space. Then when they're moving up from Casemiro, he drops deep again. He was the one, clearing out the mistakes of that midfield. And now you don't have the legs to do that anymore. But as I said with Partey, give him a specific role, and let probably Menu. Now I don't know. Ugarte is coming in. I don't know if it will be a guaranteed starter. But if you start,
even Ugarte,
it should be. I think it's a
coming
replacement
in
for Casemiro.
I still don't. The thing about United is the chaotic football is just too much. Too much. Casemiro will get the ball. If he doesn't see anything long, opposition has the ball.
But they call it La Bomba.
Bruno has the ball once. Now you see Mino is meant to. Mino shows sign of he's very good. He's composed for it. But at the same time, people don't show for the ball. As a team, you have to play. When I watch Brighton play, you enjoy football. You see players showing up for the ball. It's like everybody's afraid to come and collect the ball.
Do you think Rashford should be benched next game?
Rashford should be benched. Why are they playing Southampton? No,
Yeah,
Southampton be benched.
Nah.
I mean, where there will be problem is if they can be Southampton.
I think Rashford is in trouble.
He's in trouble.
Yes.
But the thing is this, as bad as or as poor as it's been lately,
It doesn't
I don't
even.
think
It
he starts. I don't think
it's
Garnacho-
feedback
I don't think
anymore.
Garnacho
It doesn't even
starts.
take his
Garnacho-
feedbacks on anymore.
Garnacho has proved to us that he's better coming off from. Last
Yeah,
game, he's
actually.
better running against their legs. He will run at you.
Yeah, actually.
The way he runs
Yeah,
with the ball is similar to the way Diaz is running at you with the ball.
Actually.
So Rashford still can't start. There's no other option.
I like to see what they can do against the fairly weaker opposition, Manchester United.
If they can't win that, then
Let's briefly talk on Kylian Mbappe. First 3 games,
They've been shaky.
it was been shaky. I think he was trying to gel. The position he's playing, is it not bad for him? For someone who loves to take on players, for someone who loves to face his opposition, playing as a striker, you're effectively backing the post. You're doing more of link-ups with your wingers, your supporting cast, and
So are you saying would Rodrigo get punished for this?
no.
If it's with the system of probably the switch to how they were last season, Bellingham behind both Vinicius and Kylian Mbappe.
that helps with the midfield, because if you're going for 3.
But now, can you see Madrid's midfield is similar to what France are facing?
It's too rigid.
It's quite rigid, right?
Yes.
Too rigid.
That's what you get when you think you can replace Toni Kroos.
Exactly. Now we saw against Mallorca, everybody tilted towards the left side of the pitch. Carvalho was constantly exposed. I can't remember the Mallorca's fullback's name. He had a very good game against Carvalho. Because even Valverde, that was meant to be helping,
Already
what-
was really exposing Militao. Really,
exactly,
yeah.
he was constantly going. But now, Valverde showed, class against Real Betis.
Real Betis.
It's just the structure.
Do you think it's beginning
I
of
think-
things? I mean, Mbappe scored 2 goals, scored a brace last
Probably
game.
if
I
Vinicius
think that would
and,
build his confidence.
yes, if Vinicius and what's it called, Mbappe,
You can see
if they can build a
little
type of
link up.
connection.
You can see that connection between both of them.
Yes.
If they can,
You can
Be
show
calm
that
about
he knows
it.
Exactly.
it will gel. And
But
when it gels,
I still think a 4-3-3 wouldn't work for that team.
I don't think so, too. I think even if 4-2-3 works, they need
Yeah, he can be. He's an inside forward, but he loves to.
Mbappe can back. He can't play back to goal.
Exactly.
I mean,
He loves to
their
come off the
rivals, Barcelona, it's been.
You know,
It's been beautiful.
say my
I-
team, bro.
I saw that. I watched that game and
Don't
for the
play.
most part. They won 7-0, was it? And
It's
it
just
looked-
it's just one thing. Hansi Flick. He has changed that team completely.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw the same team back the end of last season. I mean, it was the same team,
Yeah.
as apart from the introduction of Omo.
Daniel, yeah.
But it was still the same team. But you could still see change, like instant changes.
Yes. With Flick coming into the team, we look more physical. We create chances left and right. Rafinha coming into the team, cementing his place in the starting lineup. You can see how good he can be. I was very surprised when he was not called up to the Brazil national team.
Yeah, I was surprised too. And
And
they call Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura playing.
I don't know, maybe Sao Paulo. So I don't even know.
Moura.
I was very
Anyways,
surprised.
one thing I know about Hansi Flick, back in his Bayern days, his prime Bayern days,
He's a serial winner.
A
Trust
winner.
me.
He is ruthless.
He is ruthless.
He is ruthless.
Yeah,
And I think probably that,
I know the funny thing here.
that can add
The funny
little
thing
edge,
is,
that can add little edge to
Gavi is coming back into this team.
Gavi.
Yo, Deon is coming back into this team. Araujo is coming back into this team.
Depth is good, sure.
And you're saying we are not winning the league. We are winning it all. Trust
You're
me.
winning the league.
What do you mean by all?
Trust me, you're finishing
We are
second.
winning it.
What do you mean all?
Because as a Flick won it all. He can do it again.
We won the Bayern team or the Barca team. Which one?
With a monstrous Bayern team. Don't just see Bayern.
So this team doesn't look
Bayern team were
monstrous.
elite.
Yo,
That's
Yamal.
one thing. So Barca, yeah, they've looked good. They've looked really good.
Are the best team in the world.
Best team in the world. That's far-fetched. Well, let's not go there. Let's not go into that. Yeah, Hansi Flick was a nice addition, I think. He's a ruthless manager, and you can even see it from his demeanor.
He doesn't
So,
take anything away from Xavi. He won the league.
To be honest, he did win the league, but I mean, Laporta and the board of directors had to lay waste to
My
him.
team is in, I don't know, a kind of economic,
I mean,
phase.
who's
But not
fault
this,
is that?
Don't say Messi. Let's move on.
Guys, what do you think about the new UCL format, the UEFA Champions League format? I mean, for those who don't know, the Champions League has changed its format. It's now a 36-team league table. Now, how it's going to be like? It's going to be top 8 teams. The top 8 teams from the 36-team table will progress automatically to the knockout stages. Then the team from places 9 to 24 will undergo a playoff, a 2-legged playoff. The winners advance to join the already qualified teams to now form a 16-team knockout stage. So now we're just basically going back to the old way, 16-team knockout stage, down to the final, 2-leg ties. So guys, what do you think? What do you think this new UCL format does it bring excitement? Is it a welcome thing? Do you think?
Yeah,
You think it's good?
it looks-
Sagi?
it looks-
Based on number of games, definitely. I mean, we watching.
Exactly.
Very exciting. I mean, you have blockbuster fixtures every week. You can't say that's not exciting. It's really exciting.
Don't you think it's draining on the players? I mean, I think recently we saw Bernardo Silva complain
Yeah.
to the press about how the players are being used. I mean, they go for international break, come back. They're basically playing 3 fixtures within like 1 week, 8 days time frame.
I will still keep it short. You're paying you. Stick up with this. Imagine.
But they are humans now.
they're humans.
Of course, they are humans. But when you're receiving
Like,
50,000 per week, and I mean,
But
Come on.
but you guys are going to complain about
you are not going to
when
play
players are
out
going
of
to physically decline
out
that
of
are
11
age.
out of 11 players. 4 will not play 90 minutes. So it's not.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see you guys complaining about when players get physically declined at the age of 29, 30.
It happens with Barca.
Who has not
yeah.
declined your team?
It happens with Barca.
So let's just touch on key fixtures from match day 1 that will be happening usually on 3-day time frame, Tuesday to Thursday. Let's just touch on some key matches. Milan versus Liverpool.
Liverpool, Milan.
That's away from home.
Have you seen
At
Milan?
San Siro.
Did you see their match against Parma?
Yeah,
The last time Liverpool played away at Italy,
You saw what happened.
it wasn't funny.
Yo, I am telling you, Liverpool, they're winning this
I
game.
think Liverpool win. It should be hard for it, but they win. They will edge. They will edge Milan. Juventus, PSV, Thiago Motta, new side, fresh legs, good football.
Is it
PSV,
is it good enough?
They won the league like with reckless abandon. To be honest, do you think they can prove to be
I
a
think
dent to Thiago Motta's Juve?
Whatever happens in the Eredivisie, I don't think you can put it into context with Europe. That league, oh my god.
No.
You can't just bash the Eredivisie like
Exactly.
that. That's
Are you being serious?
arguably-
What do you mean?
That's arguably
Ajax
the sixth
2019. What?
That was Ajax. Ajax that had the likes of De Ligt, De Jong. You are having runners like
I don't even want to start with the delete though.
Let's not.
Where's De Ligt
Ajax
right
were
now?
full of players you knew that were going to be
But
good.
at that time, what? They were what?
Why didn't other
they were
teams do
unknown
it?
players.
Why didn't other teams
They
do
were
it?
unknown players.
It was just
They
Ajax.
have
And
a
because
really
of the
decent
players.
team.
Well, you can't deny the fact that that's the lesser league.
Ah.
That's the lesser league. It
Yes.
should be.
It should be a walkover.
It should be not a walkover, but it should be a
Walkover
good win
for
for Juventus.
No way.
Madrid, Stuttgart.
Nah.
Go first.
I don't
We go
know.
first. Yeah.
Stuttgart losing Sergio Guirassy to Dortmund.
Dortmund.
I understand him wanting to up his game.
But they
winning
They
it.
still have.
score
They still
goals.
have.
But,
good depth.
yes, but is he as clinical as Guirassy? No,
Yeah.
he's not. But
PSG Girona should be straightforward.
we've seen Girona. They've so really good players. We've seen
Yeah, Dobby.
Savio. We've seen Dobby go to
Savio
Roma.
leave the club.
Exactly.
Now they are possessing the likes of the Man U outcast.
Yeah.
Van de Beek.
Exactly.
So Monaco versus your team, Ali, Barcelona.
Look, I mean, it does.
Did you watch the Johan Kaka trophy?
Yes,
watched it?
I lost.
You-
But it
Okay,
it wasn't my starting exercise.
It was
It wasn't your starting next time.
Exactly.
that's preseason now.
Okay, my team here. I mean, Atlanta versus Arsenal.
Are you sure about that game?
Away from
Against-
home.
against-
It's not-
Against the Gasparini team? Nah, I don't know.
This is no. We're not talking Liverpool here. We're not talking Liverpool here. We can hold our own again. Not hold our own. We can definitely beat Atlanta
But
now.
why are you saying this like you didn't lose to Lens last season in the group stage?
No, no. That's after we've qualified.
No, you know they've not been in the Champions League for a very long time.
that's right.
You know the first match.
Okay, maybe.
Are you in the Champions League this season?
I'm in Europe.
You're in Europe.
Imagine, see this
We're
guy
all in
stand,
Europe.
see this guy standard
You're
now.
in Europe. I'm in Europe.
My standards have dropped.
Uh,
And lastly, let's just touch on Atletico Madrid Leipzig.
Atletico, yes, I don't know.
That would
They've
be-
struggled.
That would be.
Yes,
They've struggled.
with their 85 million signing
They've
Alvarez.
struggled. Really struggled.
But he's new into the team. I don't know why Simeone, opted out for those big. Solos leaving those big to Roma. But Solo started like 23 goals last
Solo's a
season.
decent
Yeah, he's
striker.
a decent
He
striker.
was
But I
second highest goal
still
scorer last
yeah, but I
season,
still
behind
think
Dovbyk.
but I still think Dovbyk should have been a better option. Now Alvarez, I don't know who is going to be the starting striker with. But now we
So
have
it's Griezmann now.
with Griezmann. Yeah, Griezmann is a guaranteed starter obviously, but I'm just saying Dovbyk or
We should see more from Alvarez soon. Lastly, let's touch on the tie of the UCL for match day one, Manchester City versus Inter Milan at the Etihad.
that should be a very very interesting game. But City,
They beat them.
That's a
I feel
repeat
Milan
of-
have.
that's a repeat of 2 seasons ago
Final.
Champions League final.
Yeah.
They might want a revenge. I think I would,
nah, no way.
as a batsman, I would put my money on Inter Milan. What do you think? I think I'll go Inter Milan.
Against that bad coach, no way. No
Guys,
way.
let's just quickly touch on the main Ballon d'Or. What do you think has been? What do you think was the biggest omission from the men's Ballon d'Or?
Probably Grassy complained online.
Guirassy.
Yes, he complained online.
I would think Rodrigo has a bigger claim for the Ballon d'Or than he has a bigger claim.
Yeah, okay, because of
Who's gonna win it?
trophy
Who's
one.
gonna win it?
Well, Rodri should win it, but it's not looking likely for him. I don't know.
Who do you think will win?
Vinicius.
Vinicius.
Any other winner apart from, I mean,
I have a personal bias for Toni Kroos. I would love him to win it.
I thought you wanted to
Go on
say-
a high.
I thought you were going to say Lookman, but okay.
Come on.
Well, no,
it's big enough.
It's your night. Come on, why you? You don't want Lookman to win Ballon d'Or.
Of course, who wouldn't want Lookman to win the Ballon
Oh,
d'Or?
just because he's your countryman. He would win Africa's best player over there, Brian, for sure.
Okay. We've come to the end of our first episode of Perfect Hat Trick. I mean, we were able to touch most of what we wanted to touch from international break, the major leagues, and UCL. So, what will you be watching? I think I'll be watching Arsenal Tottenham.
I'm watching my team. How about you?
What's going to be keeping you busy this weekend?
First game of the weekend.
Southampton. Yeah, that's really keep up. You guys, please ensure to subscribe, turn your post notifications on, like, comment, and do the needful, please. Until next time, bye bye.
Watch out for my team, United. We have something for you.